Yeah, earlier this week.
I got it.
Tuesday. Talk about Jared. Was he just lacking in command, or was he a little jittery there?
Oh, I think he was wild in the strike zone. Yeah, without a second pitch.
Leave everything up?
Yeah, up, flat, no secondary stuff first inning, and that's a bad combo against a fastball hitting club, and that's where he was, and left him in there long enough. He found a little bit of rhythm. Obviously, you throw 31 pitches in the first inning, that's, it's going to shorten your outing a little bit, and it did his. But I thought once he got it figured out and found some rhythm, he kept his poise. I think he had one walk maybe. Overall, a solid outing after the first inning. So we got to get that figured out, and we will.
Are you any more or less likely to leave a guy in a little bit longer this early in the season as opposed to later
I
on?
am always going to leave guys in a little bit longer than probably most if I think they're competing. I want to send that message to him that he's got to get it figured out. Obviously, if the game's in the balance or you got a particularly tough matchup, then you got to make those decisions on getting somebody out and getting somebody in to keep the score. But I felt pretty good about the fact that if we could get him through the first inning, that he'd be able to figure it out. And I want to send that message to him that he has to figure it out, and which I thought that he did. I mean, he clearly wasn't near as crisp as he was last weekend, but that's the nature of baseball. Sometimes you're not at your best and you got to figure it out, and I think the whole body of work today was positive for him. We got to get that secondary stuff figured out in the first inning, and we got the fastball down, and really it starts from the absolute basics. He's got to get ahead in the count, and he was behind most of the day.
Coach, you got great production off Zellers off the bench.
Yeah, how about that? Well, you're just happy to see that. You're nice when you can get a guy off the bench. It's great when you can get a guy off the bench. He comes in and gets you 3 hits and produces and provides some energy, forced the double, and taking the extra base, and then ran the ball off the board, and that stuff's, it was great to see.
What'd you like about Wyges and Peterson coming out of the pen?
Well, I think the strikes would be a good place to start, and then the punch outs, and then they brought a presence that was confident. Command of the 2 pitches was outstanding for both of them. But I thought Waltz was a turning point in the game. They got a guy at second base with nobody out, and we just balked him over, and Walt come in and get the 3 punch outs. All of a sudden we're trailing, but we've got the momentum. And that feeling that you're going to be just fine with Walt coming in, I thought that was great. And then I wanted to prove to Tim that he could do it back to back. That's what that was. I wanted to show him that he can come in and back-to-back days and be effective, and clearly he was.
You guys seem really good this year at put the ball in play. Not a whole lot of strikeouts so far.
Well, in 5 games I'd take away last night and would agree with you on the other 4.
Yeah.
But hopefully that'll become a strength of this club. But I thought that for the most part, after the 4th inning, I thought we did a really nice job at the plate of letting the game come to us a little bit, not forcing it. We loosened up a little bit, clearly tight there in the 2nd and 3rd innings at the plate, I thought. But overall, we're doing a decent job of 2-strike approach. It can get better.
A lot of season left to play, but you're five games in, 5 W's. Do you like what you're seeing from your team so far this very early stage in the season?
Yeah, we got 51 regular season games left, so there's all kinds of baseball left. But yeah, they do a good job. They like each other. The energy on the bench is great, and I think the production, I don't know what the numbers are. Brent will give me a sheet and tell me exactly what they are, but the production that we're getting from the guys coming out of the bullpen and off the bench to play has been outstanding so far after 5 games.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.